We heard that the media coordinator, Mr. Malay Nirav, had
Yes.
SMS'd everybody and said he has resigned.
Resigned.
Then perhaps the Pro Vice Chancellor appealed to him, or some other people appealed to him, and then he took it back. So there's a complete drama surrounding this whole thing, and which I think is quite unprecedented in the history of this university.
In my view or opinion, this entire thing was keeping in basically tandem with the global pattern. You can be global without going to America, I believe, right? So no, you can be global sitting at your home.
There is migration from one university to another. From after graduation, you do post-graduation. So you would want to encourage mobility. And for that, there is a system of 10 plus 2 plus 3, which was adopted in 1986, so that people could easily move around. So we have to keep the Indian reality in mind. If we want academic changes, then there should be democratic debate and discussion.
I believe, and I mean, a lot of people along with me believe that it's a brazen, blatant disregard and kind of against the autonomy of the university, which is a central university, and this is not the only central university in India. There are 40, fine, out of which I believe UGC is financing. UGC is a granting body, fine, yes. In short. So all those 39 central universities and their autonomy and whatever autonomy means to everybody, because it's in perspective. So I think that's in danger. It's almost like, secondly, I would like to, in fact, what Ms. Narayan said about public, I mean, since it is a public funded institution, it has some kind of special responsibilities. I do agree completely.
Since I'm not in DU yet and I'm an aspirant, as already said,
yeah.
I have mixed emotions, I should rather say. I have comments as well as questions. Comments would follow by saying that this FIUP, from my point of view, was a very good introduction made by the university last year. But what I feel was that it didn't really get time to actually show what it was. It was implemented in such a hurry.
In fact, to me, UGC today is appearing to be illegal. If FIUP had been in the entire university exercise, the procedures which were laid down very, very methodically through ACEC introduction, university court, etc. It was laid down, and then university was completely in the loop of whatever was happening. And
somewhere, number one, the Delhi University's reputation has suffered a huge dent.
Yes,
a huge dent.
It's not just the reputation. The quality of Delhi University is in shreds today. The examination system's credibility has gone. Students are doing really badly. This happened post-semester system also, but with FIUP is completely gone. Students are not turning up in class because they're so demoralized. The feedback that we have got from teachers associations across the university, 45 out of 48 have said it is terrible, it must be reversed. The students across the first year students have given feedback. They said it's terrible, we want to go back to the 3-year program.
And more than 50 colleges have quietly written to the UGC
That's different.
I think you're wrong in there. You're wrong in there. You're wrong in there.
It should come from the university. There's no doubt about it.
But ever since this gentleman who's the VC of Delhi University came, he promised many things. He promised, first of all, a very democratic structure. Unfortunately, we have not seen. The entire exercise of implementing FIUP was through a bulldozing by picking up his choicest people and creating a course structure for the university.
He has himself betrayed the Delhi University Act. He's violated it in hundreds of ways. He has crushed dissent, which is the worst part. A university without dissent, education without dissent, without freedom of expression is not education at all. Passive recipient of information is not education.